Peace and blessings is real. First and foremost, I want to take this time and give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh through His only begotten Son, Yahweh Shai, for allowing this word to come out. And I hope you sincere brothers and sisters are edified by this word, man. And we're going to name this word tonight, Train Up a Child in the Way He Should Go. It's very important, man, that we not lose focus on our children, just children, period. Us that's fortunate to have grandchildren, they are our future. Okay. And, it's when you look at the world right now, this place has fallen all the way apart. I can recall when I was a little kid, man, I think I can remember, I think the youngest all the way to when I was maybe 3 years old, man. I think I can remember, being that young, all the way up to now, as I've witnessed different stages of life, man. I've never seen nothing like the time that we live in today. And, with everything that goes on, it's really not a message that's tailored to us looking out for our kids, man. It's sad when you look at the black community. It's sad how you see how our children are being exposed to so many bad things, man. So many bad role models, so many bad things that they've been exposed to, violence, drugs, just a whole lot of bad things, dude, that's been happening. And what happens is these kids see these detrimental things, and they grow up following the footsteps of how they were raised. And a lot of people really don't value Proverbs 22:6 the way they should. If you're a parent or a grandparent today, you should really subscribe to Proverbs 22:6, man. Because that right there is a scripture. Most people just dance over that scripture. This scripture is not really spoken about in these churches, and this scripture is not spoken in Israel as well. But it's a very important scripture, especially if you're a parent or a grandparent, man. Train up a child in the way he should go, and he'll never depart from it. It's that simple. And in order for you to even understand that concept as a parent, you have to have been trained properly. Okay? If you were trained properly by your parents, then you are able to obtain your certification in parental training as yourself pertaining to your kids. That's how it go. But it's not like that today. Like the way me and my brother was trained, we supposed to take that proper. If we were trained properly, we supposed to be able to take that training and we train our kids, and then our kids train their kids, and you have a successful formula that takes place. But in the black community, it's not only in the black community, but I'm speaking in terms of the black community only, because that's where you really see a child hasn't been trained properly. What you see on the screen is a doctor and a nurse. And why not train our kids up to be that, to be a doctor or a lawyer or a nurse? This what you see on the screen is a beautiful example of, if we train our kids the right way, they can become this. They can become this. You see? When it comes to our kids and our grandkids, man, because when I say, the reason why I'm saying grandkids, because a lot of us as grandparents is being the primary parent as well. A lot of us are not only the grandparent, but we the damn near primary parent too, because our kids is all over the place, man. If you 18 to 25 years old, man, If you have children that's 18 to 25 years old and they have children of their own, more than likely you're going to be raising those kids too, man. And you know, it's important that we have our certified parental training skills, man. You know, to be able to guide these children, man. I mean, when it comes to direction, you know, when in Proverbs 22:6, it deal with direction, it deal with duties, it deal with the dangers, it deal with the blessings that come with training your child the right way, man. In Proverbs 22:6, again, train up a child in a way that in a way that he should go, and he will never depart from it. We have to be able to really subscribe to that and really understand what that entitles, man. Again, the direction. You know, we have to train our children up so they go in the right path and not the wrong path. Because we know what happens when you go in the wrong path. You know, the right path is education, staying away from doing drugs and alcohol, focusing on your future, your career, whatever that career goal you have chosen, you make sure you stay on the right path of that. Your duties, your responsibility, your conduct, your integrity. You know, we have to train our children how to deal with this. The dangers of life, crime, you know, prison, obviously, pitfalls with women, you know, the dangers of unprotected sex or sex with people that's infected, diseases, you know, making babies out of wedlock, you know, those are the dangers, and there's more other dangers. Also the blessings, you know, marriage and children, being saved, being prosperous, being successful. You know, you train a child up in the way he should go, he's going to have the actual formula, you know, in the navigation system, the guidance and navigation system of life is what you're going to give him. If you train him up in the way he should go and he never departs from it, that means you have took your self-certified parental training from how your parents taught you and trained you, and now you training your kids with that self-certified parental training, and now you giving them the proper guidance, and you have developed a beautiful, precise navigation system of life for them. You see? Because when you look at society today, when it comes to our children, a lot of these children are coming from fatherless homes, widow homes, and then what you have, these rappers is raising the kids. You have the streets that's raising the kids. The drug dealers is raising the kids. The pimps and the gangsters is raising the kids. You see, the generation that we in today, that's what you have. And a lot of that comes from the fact that we as parents didn't train our kids in the way they should go, in a way that they'll be successful and never deviate from the path of success. I mean, let's face it, a lot of these kids today either have been killed or in prison or living a dysfunctional life. And it's all due to the fact that we didn't train our children in the way they should go. You see? And when we're talking about training our kids in the way they should go, we're talking about the ways of righteousness, the way where they can be law-abiding citizens in the world and spiritual law-abiding citizens when it comes to the Bible, how you conduct yourself, how you are held responsible for your conduct, integrity, just being a great person. You know, that's really what it boils down to, man. You've heard that like father, like son. So if a father is a dope dealer, you know, a lot of times the son follow the footsteps of the father, and now he's a dope dealer, or you know what I'm saying, a gangbanger, or whatever it is, man. Professional basketball player. I mean, you train your child up, man, in a way that he should be successful in life. You train him up in a way where you have a success formula. And if he go by that formula, whatever he decides to be, whether he's a lawyer, he wants to be an actor, a lawyer, a professional athlete, the president of the United States, or owner of a business, whatever it is that he wants to become, if you give him the right tools, you give him the right guidance, you give him the right navigation system where he could do that, and he's going to stick to that because he has bought into the concept of what you've trained him, even when as he was a little boy, when he first started walking and talking, because that's where it starts at. And as he advances in life, is going to stay consistent. He'll never depart from it. Yeah, man. It's cold-blooded. What's the name of the word, man? Train up a child in the way he should go, you know, and he'll never depart from it. I'm just telling you. You look at this man on the screen. He's a doctor. Okay? There's no way he could have became a doctor if he departed from the righteous path to get him to being a doctor. It's steps that you take in life. Education, obviously. Also with education, you can't get caught up in the criminal system. You can't get caught up running with the wrong crowd. So you obviously had discipline. You obviously had values and virtues and things that was taught in you to make you even value not indulging in things that would distract you from being successful in life. Same as the woman that's a nurse. These are people that was trained up in a way that they became successful, man. And a lot of times, if you start with our kids when they babies or little kids, when they start walking and talking, from that point on, all the way up until they grown and on their own, if you did the right thing and you showed them the right things, the do's and the don'ts, man, they would never, ever depart from it, man, because it's instilling in them. It becomes a lifestyle. Cold-blooded, man. Cold-blooded. So, again, if you're a parent and you have children between the ages of 18 and 25 and older, and you have grandkids from those children, it's your job, man, to step in and train them up in a way they should go where they can be successful, and they'll never depart from it, man. But if you train up a child to be in a way that's detrimental to his life, shame on you. We got to break this cycle of detrimental generation after detrimental generation, man. We have to break that cycle. I'm telling you. I hope you sincere brothers and sisters was edified by this word. And we give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh through his only begotten son, Yahweh Shai, for allowing this word to come out, man. Shalom.